Alright, just a fairly quick show and tell today. And I got one piece of mail and nothing else, but I have some things that I was transferring from another binder. If you haven't watched my videos for that long, you may not have ever seen my Superman, the Death of Superman binder. I don't have it here right to get to. Oh, here. No. Yeah, I do. I can get to it here. Just a couple of seconds here. And this was my catch-all binder for autographs for many, many years. I just started throwing things in here that was not set builds. And I've had this. This has been a really excellent binder. Just all kinds of autographs of every kind that got in here. Voice actors and 49ers coaches and all kinds of stuff there. Just crazy, crazy, crazy stuff that I purchased and other things that didn't fit other collections here. And I'm going through and finally taking some of the stuff out of here and putting it where it needs to go. So this binder was very, very, very full. So there's that stuff there, and I want to show you these I found in there. The phone has been ringing off the hook, and I had to take it off the because of you know what. But anyway, many of these are autographed here. They're very, very hard to see because they're in pen, and these have been in these plastic pages for years. Hopefully, it hasn't damaged anything. I don't really know what. It's hard to tell. These have been moved around. There's stuff on the pages here, but these are 1993. Lewis and Clark College trading cards here. How crazy is that? I have forgotten about these. But, you know, they're college cards, but I thought maybe I'll just throw them in my minor league binder there. So that will go in that finally after all these years. And I got 2 sheets of them. A lot of them are autographed here. There's Chad Miltonberger. I have not known anything about him. Ed Chef. So I got to look up some of these guys and see. But where are you going to find another set of these? You're just probably not going to ever find a set of those. And then, is there anybody important here? Again, I haven't looked at these. I'm looking to see if there's any of these coaches that might have been, you know, former major leaguers. But yeah, Lewis and Clark College, that really does not scream like super huge. And I can't remember if I showed you the back page here, but kind of a neat. Let's take out one of the cards of the pages here, and then I'll show you a few other things here. Like I said, one piece of mail today. Who made these cards here? They have Arby's logo on here. All rights reserved. Something Star Sports Cards is what it says on there. So amateur sports cards with the pro look. So very, very cool there. Again, I don't know anything about these cards, if they're very rare or what the heck, but probably not easy to find. Lots of like old Oregon State trading cards are super hard to find. One piece of mail came in, and I'll show you a couple other things here. This was the envelope here, nothing super special from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And then gave me my note back, and we don't need to rip that one here. But it was just kind of interesting when I wrote. I like to use small pieces of paper so I don't have to write very much. Just a Siberian tiger. And I basically talked about how pitching has been changed, and would you sign these cards for me? And this is the only one I had, and some of them were gifted to me. And so this is none other than Phillies and Braves pitcher, at least on these cards, Gene Garber. So I got him on a 76, Gene Garber 76. That's nice. I know I had some probably 80s cards or something. And then I got him on a 77, Gene Garber there. So there's that one there. I'm not sure I had ever written to him before. And then a 79. I almost never get 79s because I was over 3/4 of the way of a set build and didn't want to lose my card. So I think that's what happened. And then I found this. I don't know if it's a duplicate or what this is, but I found Bill Melton in my secondary binder, the one I just showed you there. So a nice 69 card there. Figure out what I'm going to do with that one. If that goes to my set or whatever, I don't know. It just got misplaced in there. And then I found this one here, which I think I bought many years ago for $5. This guy was actually a good ball player. I showed a video where I had a Grays uniform previously. I don't know if that's a team or what is authentic autograph card. And originally I thought that, because that's one of the first autograph certified cards I ever bought. I thought that H.R. White Jr. or whatever it is, I can't read that there. The Upper Deck representative, I thought that was a real autograph, and the person that sold it to me kind of agreed that they thought it was too. Adam Dunn is done in a black pen there, which is very unusual to see. It's usually blue pen. And then we have these Luis Vizcaino, and he was a pretty good ball player, a pitcher. but unfortunately you can't be able to see it because the name is right in the trees or whatever the background there, but it's actually spelled Lois. It's Luis Vizcaino on the back here, but it's Lois. And a lot of people don't really know who this was, so I bought two of them. One of them is kind of a thin Sharpie, and one is a fatter Sharpie. So I've had those for many, many years. These are just minors, so they were authenticated cards. Then I found this one here, and this is some sort of Aflac All-American. I'll throw this in my prospects binder, so I have a minor leagues and a prospects type of binder here. I'm not sure if I'll throw the Vizcaino, which ones I'll throw those in there, and the Dunn. But anyways, Aflac All-American High School. This is Paul Demney. This is what, from 2010 or something like that. I don't have ability to remember what this is here. Paul Demney. I think it's 2010. Let me know, because it's very similar to the MLB set, but I just liked it. It had the Aflac logo on it, and I just thought it was unusual. Some of these are numbered and limited. There's an authentic top sticker on the back of it, but I'm not sure if this one is numbered here. It does not say. But yeah, some of these are really tough to find or super rare. It's kind of funny that he's got the Rawlings ball upside down, but it was kind of cool. They signed on the ball, so I don't know if that's a sweet spot or whatever, but it would have been cool if Rawlings had been the other way around. Anyway, neat one there. And then I found this while I was cleaning out. You may have caught a snippet of it in the previous video here. And this is Iron City beer. And unfortunately, there's no way to take the dent out. There is a dent that got in there. And I've had this for a long time. I was just cleaning out some stuff. And I found this great names on ice. Penguins and Iron City beer. So I can find it. Two great names. I don't know who the great names are. Does it say? It says, see ya game soon. Contents, 12 fluid ounces. Pittsburgh Brewing Company, and it's never been opened, but it's been opened on the bottom. So a lot of people did that. Can collecting at one time was super huge in the 70s, especially on the East Coast, but it is ridiculously hard for me to find old beer cans here. Usually on the East Coast, you can go to swap meets and stuff, and people are actually throwing them away. That's how common they were at one point. And then, recently, like in the last couple of years, and then I have maybe one more to share with you here, and if I went to like an antique store, that would be $5 all day long, maybe more. And then on the East Coast, if somebody sold that for $1, they'd probably thought I was cheating them, or they were cheating me, because I tried to buy this one. Came I think from the bin store. You used to find these at the bins. You never find them ever, and it's one of the things I wanted to get into and have a nice little decorative shelf in one of these rooms here. I think I got some room in here maybe. And then this one here is Brown Derby Lager beer, probably from the 60s, maybe the 50s. I don't know when they did that sort of thing to the top of the cans there. Brown Derby Lager beer, a little on the rusty side here, but it's still very displayable. One of these days I'll show you my collector's books on beer cans. I found one of them, I think, at the Dollar Tree. I had gotten another copy for one of my relatives. I'm just showing the Seinfeld card in the background here. Wouldn't it be cool if, along with Cheers, if they ever came out with a Seinfeld set? That would be really neat. It's kind of inappropriate to have Michael Richards on trading cards anymore, but there's a card there. That one time was $50 to $100. I think it settled down at the $30 to $40 range there. But yeah, people still ask a lot because that's the one and only Seinfeld card. From this Topps American Pie set or whatever, there were some cards that just really took off. And that's a great image of them with the pigeons on top of it. I don't know if those are actual pigeons or they've been kind of superimposed on there. But a neat shot of the whole cast there. I've got a couple of seasons floating around here somewhere on DVD. That's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of stuff. I will say that I kind of went overboard on some purchases. I won't say overboard, but I said, you know what, not much is going on. I'm going to buy this record here, which I didn't need to get right away. It was on my list, and I didn't see anybody that had any interest in it on Discogs, and I think it was around $25. That included the shipping, which is, relatively what you expect to pay for a slightly newer record. I mean, it's opened, it's been used, and then as soon as I did that, You know, I had Historic Images tell me that there were Halloween buy one get one. I was like, oh crud, you know. So that could have been another 2 more photographs, you know, from Historic Images for my after-school special project. I had to basically limit myself to only 4 because that's still $40 for 4 photographs. There's none cheaper on eBay, none. I mean, maybe one. But again, with the shipping, it still works out to $10. So I got free shipping and paid $10 a piece on those. And I got some of the more ones that I've been looking for a little bit of while. There's some of the 90s ones I'll probably never worry about or never get. It's not going to finish. And then at the same time, there was another record I was looking at, and the guy said, you know, this record is $22, how about 15? And I really have not had anybody willing to take that crazy amount, $7 or whatever it was, or $8 or something off of the price. So I said, well, yeah, heck, I'll take that. And it was an autographed record, and that was the only autographed record I saw. I think I had to kind of do my homework on that one, but really good condition. It was probably just played once, and he's probably like, man, I don't need this anymore. But he's really happy to get rid of it, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to just take it a little easy today. I don't know when this video is going to get uploaded, today or tomorrow, based on what I have to do yet. It was a fairly busy day, and I went to the Dollar Tree as well and got some plastic totes. Now, I was looking at plastic totes at all of the other stores, and I was like, man, these things are expensive. $5, $10, but I found some smaller ones, you know, and as the smaller ones went, I found some pretty sturdy ones. They were red and green, or maybe some white ones, but I didn't really particularly care, and I need those for organization and sorting stuff, so grabbed all 13 or 14 of those, whatever they had, and that was that. But I had to do some packing, and one of these stores usually has all that rack of magazines, and right when you get in the store, all the different specials and the deals, and like the senior living or whatever, and all the different like things that have the wine tours. And I need some packing material, so I went to go get some of that, and it was all gone. It was all gone. There was not even a rack there. That whole rack was 100% gone. How am I supposed to know what's going on in the valley if people don't have any kind of information for me? But like I said, and then I did finally find some, you know, in-store specials that I was able to, and I just needed a couple pieces of newspaper for packing because I don't take the newspaper anymore. So that is it for today. But I got at least one autograph, some old autographs I have shown many years ago on this channel, maybe not even all. And thank you for watching.